With our planet being hundreds of million years old, there is no telling as to what we might find frozen in and around the unexplored ice caps.
What's that? Ah! Is that the creature? Is that the monster?
Stick around to get to see fascinating discoveries of animal species that were recently discovered that shocked the scientists.
Okay, touch it.
Oh, did you see it?
You need a stick or something.
This footage captures Blue Babe, a mummified Ice Age bison discovered in 1979 near Fairbanks, Alaska. The bison's skin turned blue due to a chemical reaction with minerals in the soil, mainly iron phosphate, giving it an unusual appearance. After its demise, it was quickly covered in permafrost, which preserved its body for tens of thousands of years, almost as if it had been waiting to be found. When reconstructed for display at the University of Alaska Museum, its deep blue tint and frozen state gave it a noticeable appearance unlike any other preserved Ice Age creature. Frozen in combat. Moose often fight for the right to mate, and in 2016, two were found frozen in ice in the Bering Sea. Footage showed them completely encased in ice, their antlers locked together as if their final battle had been preserved in time. They likely fell into the freezing waters during their fight, but their bodies remained perfectly intact. Their antlers were so tightly entangled that escape would have been impossible. Scientists couldn't determine exactly how long they had been frozen, leaving open the possibility that they had been trapped for decades before being found. Dark water movement. In 2016, an Alaskan Bureau of Land Management employee captured footage of a long, dark creature moving under the icy waters of the Chena River. The video showed what looked like a 30-foot-long serpentine figure with ice clinging to its back, giving it the appearance of a frozen beast. After the sighting, it was never seen again. Some believed it was a rope or debris caught in the current, but no physical evidence was found to confirm that. The footage left people debating what exactly was moving beneath the ice that day. Frozen time mystery.
What the heck?
While searching, an explorer stumbled upon a creature frozen beneath the icy land of Alaska. Footage from 2022 shows what appears to be an SCP-096-like figure with its mouth open. The creature's lifelike state suggests it has been preserved for centuries, possibly before recorded history. Its open-mouthed expression looks as if it was in distress or reacting to something just before being trapped in ice. Many believe it was deliberately frozen by an unknown force to stop it from causing destruction, or it may have been left behind as a message for future civilizations.
There is a whole body of a monster right under this.
Unthawed animal awakens. Antarctica has been the site of strange discoveries, and in 2018, researchers found a frozen animal in the ice that later became conscious. Footage shows what appears to be a penguin, but instead of flattened flippers, it has small claws on its wings. The creature reportedly came to life after being thawed, suggesting it might be a unique species. Some believe it had been frozen for centuries, while others think it's a modern-day species that escaped detection. The claws, rather than flippers, imply it could be a completely different species with similar physical traits. Strange energy pulse. Lake Baikal is an ancient, massive lake, and in 2022 it became the site of an unidentified saucer-shaped craft that landed at its shore. The craft appeared operational, glowing with golden light at its center, illuminating its body and emitting an unknown wave of energy. Witnesses described the glow as intense, unlike any conventional aircraft, and some reported that the energy disrupted electronic devices nearby. The craft may have been monitoring human activity, especially near this deep freshwater source. Experts believe it was extracting minerals or elements from the lake. Mysterious ice circle.
Alright, I'll touch it.
Okay, touch it.
While walking on Utah Lake, two boys stumbled upon a massive round marking in the ground, spanning 5 miles in radius. Footage from 2015 shows what looks like a possible UFO landing site. Beneath the ice, strange bone-like structures floated above the water, which the boys believed to be alien eggs.
You don't just see shit like this, man.
The circular marking on the ice was nearly perfect, making it unlikely to be a natural formation. The floating objects had an unusual organic appearance, resembling skeletal remains. Within days, the ice refroze rapidly, and biologists were unable to identify the structures. Sleeping Giant Mystery. The Sleeping Lady is a unique landmark in Alaska, near Talkeetna. It's a mountain range that forms the shape of a woman lying on her back, with her head on the horizon and body stretching across the land. Local legends tell of a giantess who was cursed to fall into an eternal sleep, with her rest continuing for centuries. Some believe the Sleeping Lady is an energy hotspot, with unusual electromagnetic readings detected nearby. Despite its beauty, the mountain is also said to carry an eerie presence, especially at night when mist and clouds obscure the silhouette. Ghostly ice ship. In 2018, a 400-foot ice ship was spotted off the coast of Antarctica. This large structure, resembling a ship, appeared frozen into the sea ice. Satellite images of the object showed a ship-like shape, leading many to think it could be an iceberg with an unusual form. Others wondered if it was a man-made structure, possibly abandoned or hidden in the icy waters. The distinct appearance sparked theories, ranging from secret research vessels to ancient wrecks. Due to Antarctica's extreme remoteness and harsh conditions, investigating the object has proven difficult, leaving its true identity unknown. Siberian Ice Mystery. A solo traveler was hiking in the cold area of Siberia when he stumbled upon a mysterious, unconscious figure in a remote location. Recorded in 2018, the figure appeared to match descriptions of an alien with a missing leg, possibly due to a crash landing. There were no markings or technology nearby that could help identify the figure or its origins, leaving its background unclear. Some believe it could be an extraterrestrial being that crash landed on Earth, while others think it might be an ancient alien frozen in the ice for centuries. Wilderness Strange Encounter.
Oh shit, there it is again, there it is. There it is.
Tongass is the largest national forest in southeast Alaska, and in 2012, a man claimed to have encountered a Bigfoot crossing his path. The footage didn't capture the creature clearly, but a giant ape-like figure could be seen moving behind the bushes as the man hid. Witnesses described it as massive, standing taller than any known animal in the area. It was visible for only a few moments before disappearing into the dense forest. Some cryptozoologists believe Bigfoot moves in and out of our reality, which could explain how it vanished so quickly.
I have no idea.
Hollow Earth Theories. In recent years, satellite images have shown unusual cave openings in Antarctica, some of which appear to have stair-like formations leading into the ice. These structures are hard to explain as natural formations due to their symmetrical appearance. Thermal imaging has also detected unexpected heat signatures inside certain caves, possibly indicating an unknown energy source. Some believe these caves may connect to vast underground tunnel systems, potentially leading to hidden chambers, lost artifacts, or even unknown species. The idea of a hollow Earth suggests these caves could be entrances to an unexplored underground world. Moose on CCTV. While bull moose in Alaska are solitary animals, one was recorded approaching a delivery man as he ducked into a shed. CCTV footage from 2020 shows the moose walking toward the man and standing still, staring for a while before walking away. This unusual behavior occurred in a residential area far from the moose's typical forest, wetland, or rural habitat. Most moose avoid human interaction, so this encounter stands out. Many people believe this strange behavior might be linked to environmental changes caused by climate shifts affecting the animal's natural instincts. Unexplained Antarctic feature. In 2018, satellite images captured a 400-foot wide formation in East Antarctica, which some believe could be man-made. The structure stands out due to its geometric angles and symmetry, unlike natural formations found in the region. Researchers have had difficulty explaining its origins, as it doesn't match the typical geological features of the area. Its remote location, deep within Antarctica's icy landscape, makes it hard to study up close. Some believe it might be a secret structure built during past expeditions, though no conclusive evidence has been found to support these ideas. Unusual marine find. While kayaking in Berners Bay, a wilderness guide made the bizarre discovery of the remains of an unidentified sea creature. Initially, he thought it was a type of ray, but soon realized he might have found the innards of a 12-foot Pacific sleeper shark. The remains was found far from its usual habitat, as Pacific sleeper sharks rarely venture near the shore. Although the guide theorized it was a Pacific sleeper, there's no concrete proof. The remains' size and condition suggested they had been deceased for some time before washing ashore. Creature defies identification. This footage captures a mysterious sea creature discovered on a boardwalk in Russia in 2012. The man who found it described it as small, with an elongated tail, a giant skull-like head, and sharp teeth. He poked the creature with a stick and it was still responsive, which made the situation even stranger. The creature's features didn't match any known marine species. Despite the footage, no one has been able to definitively identify it, and no other sightings or remains have been reported, leaving the creature an unexplained phenomenon. Gulf's strange visitor. The Persian Gulf is home to a large variety of fish species, but in 2010, it became the site of a mysterious sea monster that emerged from its depths. The creature was unconscious, floating above the surface as fishermen watched, unsure of what species it belonged to. It had a massive, unfamiliar body that did not match any known fish species. Despite attempts to identify it, the creature's exact identity remained unclear. The strange sighting left scientists puzzled, with no conclusive explanation ever provided for what the creature was or why it appeared. Forgotten cold shelter. This abandoned building is one of the largest untouched structures built during the Cold War. It was intended as a military or research facility, and its vast size and remote location in Alaska make it hard to access.
Essentially a tiny fishing village, and it's dominated by one gigantic building.
The facility was abruptly abandoned with little explanation, and rumors say the staff vanished without a trace, leaving behind their equipment and documents. Some believe it was a survivalist shelter designed to withstand a nuclear attack. Once the threat subsided, the government shifted its focus, and the building was left to deteriorate. Fierce fish showdown. Halibut has a reputation for being aggressive, and in 2022, a man encountered its violent side while fishing in Alaska. Footage shows that as he reeled in the hook to bring the fish out, it began to wrestle with him. The fish was much stronger than expected, dragging the fisherman into a struggle. Many believe this may be a previously undiscovered subspecies of halibut that's more aggressive and territorial, while others think the fish may have evolved heightened aggression as a survival mechanism in an increasingly hostile environment. Cave bear versus grizzly.
Vegetarian animal analysis of isotopes suggests.
This footage shows the skull comparison of the biggest bear that ever lived. Cave bear skulls were significantly larger than modern bears, with some reaching up to 50 centimeters in length.
This was the forehead of the giant bear. And
while grizzly bear skulls have a broad, powerful structure with large teeth suited for a mixed diet of meat and plants. Their jaw muscles are well developed, allowing them to crush bones. Cave bear skulls were built for a vegetarian diet with a flatter face and large molars for grinding tough plant material. Their jaw muscles were designed for chewing large amounts of plant matter, unlike the grizzly's versatile diet.
Muscle mass to power.
Herbal beauty secrets.
Homemade/bushmade shampoo.
The man uses skunk cabbage, devil's club, some slime, pollen, and egg to make Alaskan bush shampoo. Skunk cabbage, known for its strong odor, thrives in Alaska's moist, shady areas, while devil's club, a plant with sharp thorns, is notoriously difficult to harvest in the Alaskan wilderness.
So it helps to produce an awesome shine.
Pollen from local plants is packed with nutrients and has been used in traditional medicine for its immune-boosting properties, while the specific historical use of these plants together for hair and skincare is unknown. They have long been part of Alaska's natural remedy tradition. Pure ice water. The glacier water in Alaska is believed to contain ancient water that has been trapped in ice for thousands of years. Known as fossil water, it remains untouched by modern pollutants and may hold traces of Earth's early history. The unique blue color of some Alaskan glacier water comes from how the ice absorbs and reflects light. Locals believe the water has healing properties, as it is naturally filtered through rock and ice. Many Alaskans use it for drinking and bathing, claiming it has revitalizing and purifying effects on the body. Uncovering hidden pyramids. In 2022, satellite imagery captured pyramid-shaped formations in Antarctica's Ellsworth Mountains. Their symmetry and distinct angles resemble the pyramids of Egypt.
They jut out of the ice and snow, and they look perfect, just like those in Egypt.
Leading to discussions about whether they are natural formations or remnants of an ancient civilization. Some researchers believe these structures could be evidence of a civilization that lived in Antarctica when the climate was much warmer. The Antarctic ice sheet has been growing for millions of years, covering anything that may have existed before. If structures are buried beneath the ice, they could hold traces of an unknown past. Hidden base theory. In 1963, the American icebreaker USS Edisto spotted the largest floating ice shelf known as the Ross Ice Shelf in Antarctica. Covering about 487,000 square kilometers, it has been a key site in Antarctic exploration.
The Ross Sea, it's a graveyard for these enormous icebergs that have off the front of the Ross Ice Shelf. It happens all the time there.
Admiral Byrd established a Little America there during his 1928 to 1930 expedition and later used it as a staging area for Operation High Jump. While no confirmed evidence links Byrd's missions to an underground base, the sudden withdrawal of Operation High Jump, along with classified reports and his statements, has led to ongoing debate about what may have been discovered.
There is one smoking gun piece of evidence that, if found, would confirm that this was Byrd's camp.
Hidden pyramid power. Mount Denali in Alaska is rumored to have an underground structure that many people refer to as the Black Pyramid. The pyramid's surface is made of an unknown, nearly indestructible material that reflects no light, giving it a menacing black appearance. Many experts believe the pyramid could be a relic from an advanced civilization, possibly thousands of years old, with technology far beyond what we know today. The underground complex is rumored to contain a massive energy generator, potentially capable of harnessing geothermal or electromagnetic energy to power an entire country. Reappearing ice hole. In 2020, a hole that was first discovered in the 1970s reappeared in the same location in Antarctica's Weddell Sea after 45 years. Known as a polynya, the hole spans thousands of square kilometers, but its depth remains unknown due to the remote location. The appearance and disappearance of these holes can impact the surrounding ecosystem, affecting ocean salinity and potentially disrupting local marine life. In the 1970s, the hole captured significant attention due to its unusual behavior, and its return after decades has renewed interest in research. Hidden in nature. A trail camera captured a small, elusive creature known as the Haida ermine, native to the coastal regions of North America. Footage from 2010 shows it appearing in the camera frame for just 5 seconds before disappearing. The Haida ermine is unique because it changes its fur color from brown to white during the winter, helping it blend in with the snowy surroundings. Some researchers believe the population of Haida ermine is declining due to habitat changes, though the exact reasons remain unclear. This decline has led to discussions about the potential impact of climate change on the species. Alaska's odd discovery.
2 antennae are their eyes and the 2 lower ones are their noses.
This footage captures a slug that has caught attention due to its unusual appearance and behavior in Alaska's harsh climate. Banana slugs, which can grow up to 10 inches long and come in shades of yellow, green, or brown, making them stand out from typical slugs. Their vibrant color helps them blend into the moist forest environment. The slime they produce is essential for survival, protecting them from predators and allowing them to glide over rough surfaces. Their ability to survive in these colder conditions is still not fully understood, as most slugs cannot handle cold temperatures.
Oh, there's a baby slug, little sluglet, yeah.
Survival in snow. In 2022, a trail camera captured a wolverine, a fierce and solitary animal known for its strength and adaptability in harsh environments. In snowy regions, these animals dig holes in the snow using their powerful paws and claws, sometimes creating tunnels or dens for shelter or food storage. Their keen sense of smell helps them uncover hidden carcasses beneath the snow. Some researchers believe the holes also provide protection from predators and harsh weather. Despite their tough reputation, wolverines are elusive and hard to track, making them a subject of mystery in the wild. Rare aquatic find. A mysterious phenomenon unfolded when a family found a strange sea creature floating on the surface of the water off the coast of Prince of Wales Island. Footage from 2019 shows the creature was bright orange with dozens of moving tentacles, unlike anything they had seen before. It appeared to float calmly on the water, undisturbed by its surroundings. Marine experts were fascinated, as the creature didn't resemble any known species in the area. Some believed it could be a rare or undiscovered species, while others considered it might be a new type of jellyfish or similar invertebrate. Puzzling humanoid form. In 2016, locals in Brazil reported discovering a strange humanoid figure with a chubby body in a remote area. The figure was unconscious, lying on the ground, and many believed it could be an alien that had adapted to life in the forest but met its end there. The figure's body didn't resemble typical human proportions, and its features were unlike any known species, making it difficult to study. The creature could be an alien that crash-landed or was abandoned on Earth, adapting to the environment and eventually succumbing to its injuries or environmental challenges. Deep Arctic anomaly. A massive sinkhole dubbed the Yamal crater was discovered in the Siberian Arctic. Reported in 2014, it appeared suddenly with no clear explanation for its formation. Scientists believe it could have been caused by methane gas buildup beneath the surface, which exploded outward. The Arctic contains vast amounts of methane trapped in permafrost, and as temperatures rise due to climate change, more methane is being released into the atmosphere. Since methane is a potent greenhouse gas, researchers worry this could trigger a feedback loop where rising temperatures cause even more methane to be released. Rare ancient discovery. This mummified mouse discovered at the University of Alaska Museum is an unusual find. Preserved in remarkable detail, the tiny creature was found trapped in a block of permafrost. Scientists believe it may have lived thousands of years ago, becoming sealed in the frozen ground and preserved over time. What makes this discovery fascinating is how well preserved the mouse is, with its fur, features, and even internal organs intact. Researchers are excited by the specimen, as it offers a rare glimpse into the past and could provide valuable insights into ancient environments and climate conditions. Unsolved aviation tragedy. In 2025, Flight 445 departed from Unalakleet Airport, heading to Nome Airport in Alaska, and about 12 miles off the coast, the aircraft disappeared from radar. The next day, wreckage was found on sea ice 34 miles southeast of Nome, with all 10 people on board, 9 passengers, and 1 pilot confirmed deceased. While there were no clear signs of severe weather or mechanical issues, the cause of the crash remains unknown. Investigators were given limited access to the wreckage, and the government has kept details about the crash under wraps, leaving locals to wonder about the true nature. Surprising pike discovery. While fishing in an Alaskan river, Jeremy Wade caught a large northern pike that had been in the area for some time. Northern pikes are known for being relatively solitary fish, with some having unusual color variations or patterns that make them stand out. These unique traits have led to discussions about whether they are new adaptations. Additionally, northern pikes can live much longer than originally thought, with some recorded at over 20 years old. This surprising longevity has encouraged interest in how they manage to survive in harsh and ever-changing environments. Red ocean phenomenon. This phenomenon is likely the salmon spawning migration, where countless sockeye salmon gather near the shore to reproduce. After migrating for hundreds of miles, sockeye salmon return to their birthplace, spawn, and then mysteriously pass away within days, almost as if their life cycle is pre-programmed to end at this moment. Despite swimming vast distances through oceans and rivers, salmon somehow find their way back to the exact spot where they were born. During peak spawning, the sheer number of salmon turns the water red, creating an eerie sight that has been told in ancient stories from indigenous communities. Glimpse of history. In 2023, footage surfaced online showing a small group of plants growing in the middle of Alaska's snowy terrain. Surrounding them was a patch of unfrozen water, standing out against the frozen landscape. The plants resembled species from the late Cretaceous period, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, leading many to believe they had survived in isolation for millions of years. Despite the freezing temperatures, they remained green and healthy. Some believe these plants were trapped in permafrost and recently emerged due to climate shifts, making them a rare glimpse into prehistoric life. World beneath Alaska. Agartha, the legendary kingdom said to exist beneath the Earth's surface, was reported to have been found in 2017. Footage from a remote location in Alaska shows a hole discovered by locals, revealing what looks like an underground world. The video captures a vast cavern with structures resembling ancient ruins, pointing to the possibility of a lost civilization beneath the Earth. Some believe this could be an entrance to Agartha, and if true, the ancient civilization that exists there may be on the verge of making contact with the surface world. Lost neck sighting. In 2013, a mysterious creature with a long neck was spotted swimming in a remote lake in Alaska, which many people refer to as the Lost Neck Monster. Footage shows the creature's neck slowly submerging into the water. The lake is located in a secluded area, making it difficult to study regularly. The creature might be migrating between lakes, following ancient migratory patterns or seasonal movements. If it's an unknown species, it could be drawn to the lake's unexplored environment, possibly influencing its behavior as it explores its surroundings. Rare species spotted. This footage from 2011 shows a man diving into the lake and discovering a rare species of crab, an Alaska red king crab. Once believed to live only in deeper waters, this species has recently been found closer to the shoreline. The crabs in this area appear to be growing rapidly, with some reaching unprecedented sizes. They are also displaying unusual behavior, such as forming large groups in specific locations. Scientists believe that these crabs may be adapting to warmer waters and new food sources, undergoing an evolutionary change in the process. Two waters collide. The Gulf of Alaska is home to a fascinating phenomenon where two different bodies of water, one from the Pacific Ocean and the other from the Gulf itself, meet but do not mix. This creates visible lines where the waters remain distinctly separated with different colors and properties. The meeting of these waters leads to a unique ecosystem where marine life in the warmer Pacific waters interacts differently with creatures in the colder Gulf waters. Scientists are studying the impact on migration patterns and food sources. Despite extensive research, the reason for the waters not mixing remains unclear. Fatal underwater currents. This footage captures a mysterious underwater phenomenon in the Antarctic Ocean, where massive, dark currents surge through the deep, resembling a fatal finger pointing toward the sea floor. These cold and dense currents are powerful enough to suffocate marine life and disrupt the local ecosystem. The cause of the fingers remains unclear, but they are believed to be linked to climate change and melting methane deposits beneath the ice. Some believe the finger could signal more significant shifts beneath the ice, which concerns oceanographers and environmental scientists. Ghostly ice creations. These massive, eerie formations of snow and ice that appear on trees in Japan's mountainous regions, particularly in the Zhao Onsen area. The snow coats the trees in such a way that they resemble grotesque, monstrous figures. These snow-covered trees are formed by heavy snowfall and strong winds, which cause the snow to stick to the trees at different angles. This results in strange, humanoid shapes and ghostly figures, some several feet tall. They typically appear during the winter months, especially from January to February, and their forms change as the weather shifts. Open discussion. There have been several sightings of mammoths, mostly recorded in remote and isolated areas. One sighting showed a mammoth walking, while another was reported in Alaska, where a giant mammoth was found frozen in a block of ice, perfectly preserved with its fur, teeth, and even some flesh. Delta Force also captured a mammoth sighting in the remote areas of Russia. How did this mammoth end up frozen so perfectly, and what could these sightings mean? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching the video, share in the comments, and do like the video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.